Hello and welcome back. In this video we're heading off to go and find Still Suit Maker. To do that we need to go to Carthag Tuek. Now I'm not going to bother worrying about talking over that annoying computer voice because we're going to hear it a lot and he says exactly the same thing every single time. So skip to destination. Okay.
I thought you looked interested in my still suit.
How would you know that? Talk to me.
Yes, I know a still suit maker. You will find him if you fly eastward in your awning. It's not very far, but be sure to fly with someone. Seaches are well hidden and not easy to find. We're doing spice mining.
Okay, so that's why you need to have someone with you all the time, because we're going to be flying around looking for seaches. And like he said, we can't actually find any seaches unless we have someone with us. Now, how this works is, as you can see on the map, it comes up with grid references, so compass references. So for example, that one comes up with, where is it? Northeastwards, southeastwards, southwards, northwards. So basically what you need to do is listen to what the actual compass reference, so eastwards, was, and then you need to head that way on, click in that direction, so eastwards. This particular case.
Desert, eastward.
Now, they don't always give you such precise directions. Sometimes they're a bit vague of, over this rock formation and don't go beyond the rocky thing. So you need to use these buttons here to adjust your trajectory a little bit to get it over the sweet spot. And yeah, this is the bit where I said we're going to see a lot of these sands, because we're going to do a lot of this random flying looking for seaches, unfortunately. I need a little song or something to play, and some of it can be a bit boring because there can be...
It looks like a siege there on the left.
Now that's actually a particularly fast one, simply because I think they think, oh, let's get this one out of the way. Some of them can be quite a distance, so you've got to travel. So in we go. Aha, there's the fun one.
Welcome to our siege, Paul Atreides.
Finally, someone who has something polite to say to me. Talk to me.
So, you want to know about the principles of our still suits. It's good that you're so keen to learn our ways.
Talk to me.
A still suit is basically a high-efficiency filter. Perspiration passes through the first layer and is gathered in the second. Salt is separated, and the reclaimed water circulates to catch pockets from which you can drink through a tube at your mouth.
Talk to me.
Breathing and walking provide the pumping action. Here are some still suits for both of you, and I'll send some to your palace as well.
Well, that was easy negotiation. Worked for me.
Wait! I haven't finished yet.
Oh.
I know of 2 more sieges in the vicinity whose leaders would be more than interested in meeting you, Paul Atreides. Travel north and east from here.
I didn't know they did that. If you cut them off. Well, there you go. Something new.
We've heard of you.
Right.
You are the son of the Atreides Duke, and of Jessica, the... Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you.
Okay, I assume that they're fine. They seem to go fine once you have got into the one of the 3 or 4 lines that any normal Siege reader will actually give you.
We are awaiting your orders.
So it's
I've
specialized.
seen a spice harvester around. There isn't. Let me show you the statistics of my troop.
Right, you don't want to give him your Orni because we need that. As you see, he's got 1,700 men and a motivation of 30. Now, the more you... So,
I'm sure
motivation...
that we'll do a better job with this harvester.
Motivation seems to be on the up. So let's talk to Gurney.
Let's visit these 2 new sieges.
Select destination on map.
Okay, as you can see, these ones have just appeared. Normally, if they give you new siege locations like that, you actually have to go looking for them. But at this early in the game, they're being nice to us. Just that Tabo. So, skip to destination. And let's head in here and talk to this farmer.
So here is this Paul Atreides we've heard about. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. My troop is awaiting your order. May I show you the characteristics of my
Quite a low
troop?
number, actually, 1,300. So, specialise in
The area
spice.
has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it.
Prospecting.
Let me show you the statistics of my troop, okay?
Okay, so that's something we hadn't heard about before. Need to prospect for spice. I wonder where we're going to find a prospector. Well, let's try a siege. Maybe Tuano Tuek has a prospector. Tuano. Okay, so in we go.
So here is this Paul Atreides we've heard about. Yes, I agree to let...
Ooh.
My troop is awaiting your orders.
Oops.
We are awaiting... Here are the characteristics of
Oh,
my
that's a
troop.
good number. Motivation's a bit down though, but that'll improve.
The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now.
Another one looking for spice mining. Okay, this is another way that you can actually move around the map. Oh, I'll have to do that another time. I'll show you that, Dana. Another time. No. That's a second one looking for prospecting. And there's only one troop that we haven't yet managed to convince to join us, and that was because he didn't think we'd appreciate his talents. But we found a job that we need a specialist workforce for, so maybe those are the talents or skills he was talking about.
We had heard rumors that you might call on our services. Prospecting for spice is a dangerous and a skillful job.
That will be him then.
Well, you're talking to the right person. My troop specializes in spice prospecting. I'm sure we're the only Freeman troop who are able to do this.
Which, of course, is completely unlikely, but never mind. Welcome to Game Mechanic. Work for me.
Good to see that our knowledge is appreciated. Yes, Paul Atreides, we will work for you.
Okay, so let's give him order. An order.
My troop is awaiting your orders. Let me show you the statistics of my troop. My troop is awaiting your orders.
Doesn't really matter.
We're unbeatable in spice prospecting. Here, I have something you may find interesting. Here, take this map of the planet.
This is very useful.
You can update this map as we send back information to you.
Okay, so what we need to do
Show me 3 sieges where you want me to go next.
is very useful. Now, as you can see at the bottom here, you've got a oh no, we don't want that. We've got a tab for spice density. Now, the yellower the area, the more spice you have. So as you can see up here, this one isn't particularly a good spice field. So we're just gonna leave them there for the moment, but we need to think about moving them soon. And the grey areas are unprospected areas, so let's get him to do these two.
Okay.
And now you can bring up this map to see the spice density. Oh no. You can also click it to check what occupations are there, so right now it's occupied by spice. So let's just see Dune map for a second. This is the other way of getting around. If you if you're outside of a siege or palace or whatever, and you want to, and you're in the map rather than on the screen, you can literally go there flying an Orna using this control, rather than having to come out, click the Orni, and go through that rigmarole. So,
Are we going to stay here?
oh, stop,
Are we going to stay here?
shut up. Ah, problem, he's kind of stuck.
Look, the still suits have been stored here.
Yeah, if you talk to one of your companions, they tend to get stuck there, which can be a bit annoying because you can accidentally click them rather than actually clicking what you want to click. So let's check with Duncan.
I must congratulate you on finding this prospecting troop. We're now well on the way, Paul.
Yay!
Here are our current stocks of spice.
Oh, we've got, that's a good...
You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before.
To be fair, that's not hard. Yeah, at this stage of the game, our spice production will just go up and up and up as the more troops we find. Later on, that number's going to be quite important because we'll need to figure out balance between that and army and all sorts. Okay.
Do remember that
Yeah.
spice is...
Let's talk to Daddy.
We've got the still suits. Good work, Paul. Don't forget to have a look at the map to see if your troops are working well.
Okay.
Paul, as you know, we haven't been here at the palace long. This old building may still hold many secrets. Our enemies were here recently, and we've already found some traps. Well, your mother Jessica has this special talent for, well, sounding rooms and finding secret doors. Go with her and search the palace. Remember that now our most important task is to achieve good spice production.
Okay, so now we need to find Mummy. So let's look at the map, and she's in our bedroom. How nice. What's she doing? Checking under the bed for girls?
I wonder what the proximity of so much spice will do to you, Paul.
Why is that so important?
Paul, I gave you more than an education. It was more of a kind of special training. I expect that here on this very special planet, you'll discover that you have many special powers.
Okay then. Now, what's never actually talked about in here is that, Jessica is a Bene Gesserit, which are... stop that. Which are kind of like a sisterhood of... trying to explain what the Bene Gesserit are. They're a sisterhood of kind of like what possibly would be described as witches. They have advanced biological and now, I don't know if anyone of you picked that up, but my husband Jim was just trying to give his un-Dune educated version of Bene Gesserits. He is right though, they're very keen on genetic manipulation through natural means. So, putting the right bloodlines together.
I can't tell you more for the moment. but each time you experience something strange or special, come and tell me. I'll give you an explanation. Okay, now, together we both will try to examine. I feel nothing particular in this room.
Okay, so Mummy's with us, Jessica. Like I said, she gave us this education. Telling you much more will actually ruin the how the game unfolds. You'll find out. It's all very interesting. It doesn't actually really focus on that side, so when we reach the particular parts, I'll explain more.
I feel nothing particular in this room. I feel something here. It's so faint. No, let's continue.
Okay.
Wait. I can feel something.
Talk to me.
I think there's a hidden door on the left. Yes, let's have a look.
Okay.
It seems to lead somewhere. Let's follow. It looks like a communication room, used to send and receive long-distance messages. I'm going to try to open this door on the right.
Like, we wouldn't know where the communication room is. It's kind of a big, vital thing to find the minute you move into a new place. You know, let's find the ways of talking to people, considering. But anyway, I'm surprised I didn't know where this was.
A communication room. Let's all gather here. Jessica really has extraordinary faculties, doesn't she?
Thank you, Leto. But let me tell you, this is an exhausting exercise.
It's Leto, not Leto. Excuse me while I throttle some of the pronunciations that this voice actress comes out with. There's a worse one later on.
As we are almost all gathered here, I would like to congratulate Paul for what he's done since we arrived here on Dune.
Okay.
He has visited 6 sietches, and now these troops of Fremen are working for us. That's a good start, isn't it, Jessica?
I'm pleased to notice that Paul now has a rising charisma among the Fremen. I'm pleased to notice that Paul now has a rising charisma among the Fremen.
Paul, I'm very proud of you. All of my hopes are set on you.
I'm like 15. Come on, do you have to stick all your hopes on a 15-year-old boy? Well, obviously you do, but... Anyway. Okay. So, what was she talking about charisma? Let's have a look. So, we just have a look at this interface here, which is a Dune map. Okay, click on see results. Okay, this basically tells us how we're doing. So, right now we control 2% of the planet, opposed to the Harkonnens 21%. That's scary. But don't worry, we're working on it. We currently have a spice production of 210 versus their 4,000, and they have we have 9,800 men, and they have 73,000 men. So yeah, we've got some serious catching up to do. Good thing they give us a bit of time. And here is our charisma score. Now, as we increase the number of Fremen troops and the number of men we have, our charisma score will increase. And as it increases, that's the trigger for certain events to happen, which you will see as we progress. So, let's talk to Mummy Dearest.
This is a communication room. When you view a message, a holographic image of the sender is generated in the center. No messages have arrived yet, but I am sure we will soon have one from the Emperor. I'm so tired from having sounded rooms like that. It's emotionally exhausting.
I'll stay here.
I'm staying here.
She doesn't really go very far with you anyway. Right, I'm going to leave the video there, because that seems a good point to end it. And in the next video, we will set about trying to improve our spice production and getting more men, which is the only way we're going to deal with the Harkonnen threat. So, Ta-ta for now. See you soon.